committed sexual battery against an 84-year-old woman in a Florida nursing home. Now he's wanted in Memphis after a woman says he stood outside her window and touched himself. WREG investigators found out he goes by different names and is accused of other crimes in the Memphis area.
Oh, and that's not all. Our chief investigator, Jessica Gertler, also found out he was able to get his name removed from the Tennessee Sex Offender Registry.
I was cleaning up around the house because I had company coming in town the next day.
She didn't want her identity known, but wanted her story told.
I had children upstairs that were asleep.
It was June 24th, 11 o'clock that Tuesday night.
I was walking by the window.
On the other side, something that can't be unseen.
And had to kind of like stop and process it, that I was looking at someone outside my window. He was engaging in what I would describe as a sexual act, and then I screamed.
He ran off. Police arrived minutes later to her home near downtown Memphis. She asked us not to give her address for safety reasons.
I'm one of the only people that saw him face to face.
She learned others in her neighborhood only saw him on camera. A neighbor shared her security footage with us, explaining the same man was spotted 4 different times between December and January, lurking outside her home, even looking into windows.
And it was definitely the same person.
Both women say while Memphis police responded to their initial calls, they both had to follow up with detectives to get a report filed and a warrant issued. The woman who shared this footage says the man you see is Carl Allen, and a warrant was issued January 31st for stalking. The woman who saw that man outside her window says police issued a warrant for indecent exposure June 30th for Artie Perkins. Both men, you can see, have the same address and birthday listed on the warrant. And according to these court records, they're the same person. That's right. We poured through court records and dug through our own archives here at WREG. We found out this story expands multiple states and dates back decades. Court records state Artie Perkins entered an Alford plea in Florida in 1995 for entering a nursing home through a window. He lifted an 84-year-old resident's nightgown and did commit the crime of sexual battery against her. Take a look. He's still on the Florida Sex Offender Registry, listed as a sexual predator. It states he moved to Memphis after serving time. A TBI background check shows Perkins also went by Carl Allen and several other names when he moved here. It also lists 20 pages worth of arrest, including an incident in Germantown. We found this in our archives.
I was right inside on the couch watching TV.
In 2006, WREG spoke to Carol Smith after she says she saw a man peeping into her apartment.
He very slowly got up, climbed back over the railing.
Germantown police arrested Allen and told us they connected him to another Peeping Tom incident in that same complex. They also said Allen had 33 aliases, 4 different social security numbers, 7 birth dates, and 2 Tennessee driver's licenses. Allen told our crews back then none of that was true.
And I'm looking you in your eyes and saying, no, I didn't do it.
Allen also denied secretly videotaping women in university dorm rooms, despite pleading guilty the year before.
If I was the kind of person that people had to be afraid of, I don't think I could safely walk the street myself.
Then, in 2009, Allen made headlines again.
Police say he goes by Carl Allen or Artie Perkins or even Carl Perkins. Police suspect he's been peeping into homes on Mud Island where folks are relieved by his arrest.
The affidavit states MPD even got the chopper out to catch Allen. He was charged with violating the Sex Offender Registry Act, but it was later thrown out. Here's why. A Tennessee law passed in 2004 started requiring sex offenders be divided into 2 categories: sexual offenders and violent sexual offenders. Court records state it wasn't until 2009 an unidentified registering agency reclassified him as violent, meaning he was subject to quarterly reporting. A grand jury indicted him 2 times for not obeying those quarterly reports. Allen argued that classification, nor was it clear he was notified. In 2012, a judge sided with him, claiming that Alford plea in Florida didn't amount to being violent. Prosecutors didn't appeal. So in 2014, Allen asked the TBI to remove him from the sex offender registry since nonviolent offenders can be cleared after 10 years. TBI wouldn't do it. They say they reviewed the Florida files and reclassified Allen again as violent. Allen took his case all the way to the state Supreme Court, who ultimately took his side. This 2020 opinion concluded the law provides very little guidance when it comes to classifying someone convicted of sexual offenses in other jurisdictions, or the entity responsible for making that determination. Allen has been wiped off the Tennessee Sex Offender Registry, despite still being listed on Florida's. The TBI didn't say if others have used similar arguments to fight their status, but did stress the law changed this year, giving them the authority to now classify sex offenders.
It's definitely taken like a mental and emotional toll.
This woman hopes police put the pieces together and an arrest soon follows.
Are you worried he's going to strike again?
Absolutely. He has a pattern. I'm hoping for the best, and I hope that this just sheds an additional light on it.
Investigating for News Leader Jessica Gertler, WREG News Channel 3.
Incidentally, in a statement, Memphis police confirm their sex crimes investigators are aware Carl Allen and Artie Perkins are the same person, and they assure us both active warrants are linked. They say the fugitive team is working each day to locate individuals with outstanding warrants, and they emphasize Allen is a priority, saying they're taking steps to bring him into custody.